I am switched from Manjaro to Argo Linux for a month now, and I believe I can live happy after using Argo Linux. As you can see now, I use DWM. Today I'm going to try to install Arch GUI, which I download from this website. In my web browser here, I type in Arch GUI and I click on the second link from the website archlinuxgui.in, which will take you to this website here, and they will have a very nice welcome screen. I love this website very much. To me, I have bad internet connection, so it's quite slow actually. And I am download one of the ISO image from this website, which you can watch this video. Is very cool. I download one that the Window Manager edition because to me I prefer Window Manager edition as either 3 or BSPWM. Right here I download the BSPWM because to me I think i3 is a little bit slow. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I was using i3 on my Manjaro and I feel like it's a little bit slow compared to DWM. I don't know if you agree with me or you did agree with me. That it's just my personal thinking. So anyway, I download this ISO image here. The ISO image is already in my download directory. Now let's try this one by I'm going to boot up Word Manager and I'm going to create a new one. Let's go select ISO image. That will be Argo Linux GUI right here and click open. It's not automatically detects here, so I'll type in here Arch Linux and then I click on forward. So I'm going to get the RAM is 2048, 2 GB, and the CPU for 2 CPUs. Then go forward, and I need that to be 30 GB. Well, you don't need to be this much. Hopefully this will be run a little bit more smoother. So click on forward. Arch Linux is good for me, and then I click on finish. It's going to open this up and this window will show up. Now I'm going to move it to another tag. I hit enter one time. It took some time to load to this page here. Well, you know that my computer is old and is quite slow. Well, my computer spec is quite low. You see that I'm using Intel Pentium and that's the memory, just 8 GB, so it's a little bit too slow for this. Now anyway, let's go to see this is the Window Manager. So but you see that they make it very nice here, and you can see that very nice status bar. I believe this one is polybar, and Window Manager is BSPWM. So actually the key bindings will be mod key enter, not do anything. Oh yes, is open up the Kitty. I believe this one is Kitty. If you want to install from this page, you want to install now, you going to do it by press mod key D. Is going to show up the menu that you can use the up and down arrow key to select the menu that you need. So I don't want to go too much in here, so let's say that they have a very minimum system to do on this, but it's GUI, so everybody, I believe even caveman can install this. Okay, let's install this one. I hit enter on install menu. So let me close this down by, I don't know, mod key W. Okay, So let's install it. I'm click on next, and I have a problem because if I install, most of the time if I install thing using Thai language, I'm going to have a problem. So I'm going to select one of American here, Phoenix or something, and then click next. English is good for me, and then I'm going to select RS disk, then click next. So just put your name in here. I'm going to name this computer Mark, and then the password is will be super strong password in the world, 1 2 3 and 4. Then click on next and install. So that will be the installation. Is everything about installation. It's going to take some time to install this. I believe it's about 10 minutes, so I'll be back when it's done. The installation is already done, and it's about 8 minutes to install this, which a little bit shorter if compared to Arco Linux when I install on the Word Manager like this. I'm going to click on the restart now and then click on done button here. So Ashgui is already put up now, and if you can see, this one is not full screen. That will be really normal for this. Even I click on the full screen mode, it's still this resolution. So let me change the screen resolution now. (1920 by 1080). Let's see if it's better. Yeah, it is. Let's see what the configs for this one. I believe it will be inside of the configs mostly. To have Vim install. Let's open up this file. Okay, not much of thing right here. So this will be on the other file. It will be in SXHKD folder, and see what is that. Vim SX. So super plus return will spawn Kitty. Super ship D will show Rofi run. Super D will show the menu. Super out Q or super out R will reset. So let's see, super out Q is to log out, and super out R is to reload the BSWM. Super out R. Okay, so it's fixed the background image to be full screen, but in every time if I reboot, if I log out, you know that my screen will be turned to the default or the small resolution again. So to fix this, I'll make one of the file called setscreen.sh in the home directory, and let's make it executable. Okay, so open up new file, and then I'm going to type in the bash script, 1920 by 1080. Let's save and quit, and let's call it from this file. So this is how to called the execute file. I'm going to copy this line, and this will be in home and set screen.sh. Let's see if it do something. So save, quit, and then let's log out by press mod key alternate Q. Let's see if we get the full screen by now. Yep, we get the full screen. That's good. Another thing is the keyboard here. So I am Thai. If I cannot type in Thai, so that will be bad. So what I'm going to do this to fix the problem is I'm going to make another file. By put the command set xkb map to the layout. I'm going to use USTH and models. It's actually dash model. So my keyboard is PC105, and that's going to be an option to change. So save and quit, and then let's edit the file in the configs. Okay, I believe it's working now. Let me test this file. Okay, I can see my Thai language right now, so cool. So from this point, if I want to use DWM, I have to download and compile it into my system right here. So, but before that, we have to install the web browser first, because I am not good with this. I can't remember that. So let me install the web browser. Oh, we have to update the system first. So let's update the system. There'll be 220 megabyte to download, and the install is 500 something. I hit Y and then wait until it's download and install. So that will take some time. I believe this one is about 5 or 10 minutes again, because my internet connection is quite bad. I did not do a timer right here, but I believe the update took me like 10 minutes, and you can see now it's just 96%. I just reboot the system after upgrade. So let's install Firefox. By type the command pacman is Firefox. So hit enter and type in your password, and hit enter again, hit Y and enter. And you can see here I can't download Firefox now. It's failed because my internet is too slow. So let me do it again. Lucky enough is do not need to download from a very first beginning, so it's just 10 megabyte of download, and you can see now it's installing thing. Alright, now our Firefox is already installed. Let me open it up by press mod key D and type in Firefox. It's actually on the tag 5 here, so if you click on it or you press mod key 5, it's going to show up Firefox. We're going to set up DWM Window Manager. So I can't remember all of those junk. I'm going to do it like this. DWM set light DM, because this one is used light DM. So when I type this, I'm going to store the script from chrismachine.com here. let's open it up. Let's see what he's doing. So I scroll down to here. We're going to clone this. I just copy this, copy, and then back to the text one, and I press Ctrl Shift V to pass. Let's do git clone dwm. That's the first line. So the configs will be in .configs folder. Let's clear the screen so you guys can see this. Now back to the text file again, and I'm going to copy the second line that say st, and then again pass the command and hit enter. It's going to clone this repo into .configs folder, and there will be the folder called st. So we have dwm and we have st folder already. Now let's do the third one, d menu. We have 3 of these already. The next command is to run make install, but we're not going to run it yet. We have to create the file in USR share extension first. So let's go into this directory, cd USR share extensions, and type in ls. You're going to see bspwm desktop. So let's copy this. So do cp bspwm.desktop. We're going to copy it to dwm.desktop. So this way we're going to have dwm in light dm when we're going to log in with this. Now hit enter and type in the password. We need sudo privileges. So let's type in sudo vim and dwm.desktop. Let's edit this file. Name will be dwm, and it's going to go exact dwm type. I can't remember. Let's say icon equal to dwm. Let's go to 5 here. Type exception. Let's change that. So in Vim, if you want to type thing, you press I and then you can type. Or if you want to select that, you press V and then the letter HJKL is how you move around in Vim. By the way, I hope you can use Vim. If you cannot use Vim, you can use a text editor. Oh, no text editor yet. You have to install it first. But by the way, Vim is the most easier one to use if you know a little bit of the keystroke thing in Vim. So anyway, I hit :WQ to save and quit. Now we have the desktop entry for this. So next thing what we're gonna do is let's compile this file. So we will type in cd and .configs dwm. We have config.dev here, what we going to inserting in. I'm going to change a little bit. So first thing first, to me alternate key is a little bit difficult, so let me change it to mod 4, which is the super key, and another key binding right here that I'm going to change. So let's say let's change this to mod shift D. Because I need the D, so hit it. yyp, copy and paste, and let's comment out this line by typing the /* and at the end /*. I need this to be D, so I press R and D together to change this, and JNK to go up and down. And again, what is this key? I'm going to change this key as well. I don't need to close with the C button. Go to the very down. So mod shift mask Q to create, and I need this to be the letter Q as well to queue the client or to close the window. And that's supposed to be, and another key here. I just need the mod key and enter. So my key binding will be mod key D to open up D menu, and mod key return to sponge the terminal, which will be ST in our case. Mod key shift Q to quit, to log out. Mod key Q to queue the client or to close the window. So that will be all for now. Let's save the file by press :WQ, save and quit. So now let's compile the file by typing sudo make clean install, and then hit enter. Type in your password, hit enter again. Make not found. So this one of the thing I forgot. You must to have base devel first. So to do that, you type in sudo pacman -s base -devel like this. Confirm. So let's install this. Alright, let's type in clear and hit enter to clear the screen. And now let's issue the same command again, sudo make clean install. Alright, it seems like this one is done successfully. Now let's type in cd ... and we need to compile st. Now, so if I type in pwd and hit enter, now you will see that I am in the folder st in the path of homefarouk.config.st. Now let's type in configs.dev. I need the font size to be a little bit bigger than 12 pixels. So let's make it to be 18 pixels, and that will be all for this. Now save and quit and sudo make clean install and hit enter. Okay, this one is already compiled. Let's type in sudo --. Now it's going to be D menu. And with the D menu, I need the fonts a little bit bigger, so let's type in vim configs.dev.h and hit enter. I need monospace sizes to be, let's say 14, and :WQ, save and quit. And again, issue the same command, sudo make clean install. It's going to show warning something in Boolean. I don't know all about this junk, but let's do that. Now we have D menu, we have DWM, and we have ST is already compiled in our system. So what we have to do is we're gonna log out from this by press mod key shift Q. No, what is that? I can't remember. Mod key alt Q, and then we're gonna select the session is right here. No, right here, BSWM, but we need DWM right now, so make sure that you have this selected, and then you type in your password and hit enter. Now it's going to take you to DWM right here, and we don't have our configs like we have in BSPWM, so that's no problem. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna patch this a little bit because DWM will show just only this, no background. But let's see our configs. If I press mod key D, it's going to run D menu, and if I press mod key enter, it's going to call ST, which the terminal. So now we can work on this. And if I press mod key Q, it will queue the window. Now we're good to go. The next step is to patch the DWM. To do this, I'm going to open up Firefox by press mod key D and type in Firefox. Hit enter. It's going to spawn Firefox, and it will be in the same page that we're still here like the earlier time. I'll go to Google, and then I type in DWM patch Autorun, and that will be auto start DWM right here. I'm going to click and open it into the new tab. It will be dwm.sucklist.org and auto start. We need this file. Just click on that. Any of this, I believe this will be okay. So I click on the first one, I press Control, and then I click on that. It will show me this page. So let me go to the second tags, and let's do egg render is 1920 by 1080. Let's see if we can see this thing better. Now back to the text one, and I select all. So actually you can do right click and save page as. This one should be in .configs folder, but you cannot see the hidden folder. You're going to press Ctrl H. Now when you click on the home button right here, you're going to see .configs folder. Double click on that. We need to go into DWM folder. I have to make this because it's easier for me. So let's save that. Not save in the plain tag. So let's do one more time. Go to home.configs and DWM, and you have to change this to all file, and then click save. It say already exists. Let's replace that. Now let's go into this folder by typing, I'm on the tag tool or the workspace tool, type in cd /.configs and DWM. ls, you're going to see, when you type in ls, you're going to see this file, DWM auto start. To patch this, you're going to run patch patch -p1, no, dash p1, and then less than sign followed by the file name. Now you hit enter, and if you see this message success, it means everything is good. I don't know if it's really work, but let's see this. It actually will be in the folder called .dwm. So let's create one by typing mkdir-p and tilde slash dot dwm and then cd in dot dwm. So when you type in ls, there's nothing in here. Let's create the file called autostart.sh and let's make it execute by typing cmod plus x autostart.sh, and I'm going to edit it in Vim and type in, I don't know if we have nitrogen installed already. Let's save this first and see if we have nitrogen. No, we don't. Okay, let's install now. Sudo pacman -s and then nitrogen. Let's type in the password and hit Y and hit enter. Now we have nitrogen, and go to the text for no. Actually, where is it? We need the wallpaper. Let's see if I can have this beautiful color because I like this color. Save image as is going to be inside of pictures. I don't know how big is that. Okay, another one. Save image as, save that. Okay, now open up nitrogen. So let's add the folder of the photo in here. We have it in pictures. Select that and click OK. Now we have the wallpaper right here, and click on one of this beautiful color, and it should be zoom fill. So if you have more than one screen, you can select from here. Click on apply and mod key Q. Now we have wallpaper here, but we did not compile that yet, so let's compile this file first. So it's going to, let's see if this working. I save file this :wq, save and quit, write and quit, and we're still in .dwm folder here. We should know we don't need that. We have to go to .configs and dwm. We need to compile the file. Let's type in sudo make clean install. Let's see if it's working. Okay, and log out by mod key shift Q. Type in your password, hit enter. Now you should see the wallpaper already, and let me reboot. Let's see if we still have the wallpaper. Okay, the first patch is already. Now the second script, it will be called as well. So what we're gonna do that we need the full screen when we log in, right? We need to call this file, where is it? These two files as well. Now let's edit the Autorun file by typing cd.dwm because the Autorun script is live inside .dmw. So let's edit this file. So I type in run /set_screen.sh, which is the file in here in our home directory here, set_screen.sh. I also need my layout key as well, so setkb.sh. don't forget you need the ampersand sign at the end of this line as well. Now let's save the file and quit, write and quit, and then let's do reboot. Let's see if we can have a full screen, and can I type Thai in it. Okay, we have full screen, and we can type Thai, I believe. Yes, very good. Next thing to do is I need the status right here. I need to see something like time and date and maybe my name in here. We're going to do another patch. Now let's do it. Let's open up Firefox. My computer is quite slow, so that's why the results is quite slow here. Now we have auto start here, and we need the status that will be called SL status. I type in DWM SL status. It will be github.com right here at the first link. I press Ctrl and click on that, and then I'm going to clone this, copy, and then make sure you're in home directory and pass the URL. You're going to get SL status in your home folder, or you can move this folder into configs. So let's move that SL status. Yeah. I am in my home folder, so I'm going to move SL status to configs. Now let's cd in .configs, and you have SL status right here. So let's cd in that cd SL status, type ls. You're going to see this. Let's have a look at the configs file. So let's go down here. You have date time right here, and you maybe need your username to show up right here as well. Let's copy that, and this one, username. At the third argument, you don't need that. So right here I will type in no. Now let's save that, write it and quit, and sudo make clean install. Let's see if we can have status. Okay, just log in again. No, we don't have that status. You know why? If I type in SL status, it's going to show right here. Okay, so this is the problem. Let's go to .dwm. We need to load this file. Okay, let's see if it's working. Good. Now we have our status show right here, and this is the login name or your name. It seems like the font here is very small. Can we make it a little bit bigger? I don't know. let's go to .configs dwm and let me edit the file configs.def.h. let's file at the line number 8. Child fonts here is monospace 10, so 10 is too small. Let's make it 15. Let's make this also 15 as well. Save. Colon WQ, right and quit, and then hit enter, and we're gonna make clean install. So we need to remove this file by sudo the config.h file, otherwise when we compile it will be error. So sudo imif configs.h and then sudo make clean install. Now let's log out and log back in again. You'll see our fonts is a little bit bigger right now, but it seems like the wallpaper has a problem by now. Oh, okay. When I log out and log back in again, I get this. Okay, so this is how I set up my DWM in Arch Linux, which called Arch GUI. And so far that I use this, I love it because it's very fast. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you again in the next video. Goodbye.